Okay, okay. Oh, no! Hey everyone, Future Rooney here to tell you that everything you're about to see was recorded live on Twitch. This is part 1 of March 18th's live stream, with part 2 coming out soon. If you want to see the progression before it's posted here on YouTube, be sure to follow me there at twitch.tv/Runicrow, link in the description. We've recently started a playthrough of Greg Tech New Horizons, so be sure to stop by for that exclusive live content. Hope to see you there. So there was a comment from Bluter, same individual who posted the last very helpful comment that I showed, talking about a resource pack that existed within Terraform Greg called Perfected Anvil Helper. It says incompatible, but I switched it over and it still works. I also didn't realize there were so many in here. This is kind of nuts. I'm going to have to look through this at some point and see what I want to grab. Because there's a ton. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna not get distracted. But the Perfected Anvil Helper does this. So it adds numbers and color coding to the various hit types. There's an issue that I have with it is the contrast is really poor, in my opinion. So it's difficult to make out some of the numbers. At least for me. Maybe it's not as bad for other people. But then there's this bar down here where it shows the numbers in question. So if I were to put something up in here to hammer out, it would put the arrow up, say, like over here, and it would be 90. And then I would know I need to hit X number to get over here, and then do the subtraction and then the addition. So it helps with getting better forging. I did some testing with it in creative mode. I'm still bad at it because I'm an idiot, but that's just expected. But it looks like it's going to be a lot more useful to the majority of people, so I wanted to make sure that that was included. It is getting... Oh, it is getting cold out. Like, the sun is up, and it is still dropping in temperature. My carrots are dead. I'm probably going to start having some negative health effects soon. What time? It's still only autumn. Oh boy. Okay, this is getting a little stressful. I'm trying to work on the house a little bit, working on some air quotes designs. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing with it yet, but I guess we'll see. Oh my god, that was so fast. That's just how cold it is, I guess. Jeez. I guess I can do... Oh, where was that angle? That? Ooh. No? That? Maybe. Like that? It could be worse. And then here in the middle, I could throw in that. And then toss in a couple of these vertical slabs, maybe? I don't think that looks too bad. Honestly, it might even look better having this section kind of empty. Maybe. Well... that might be better. That might be better. Yeah. And then having that up here kind of adds to a little bit of difference of... it catches the eye a little bit more, I guess. I'm trying not to fall off into my crops. I built this a little close to the edge here, but I'm not tearing it down now. Yeah, I think that's okay, and then I need to figure out a roof. Yeah. Okay. Good stuff. From a distance, I think this is looking okay. The roof isn't done, but it's getting there. I am a little bit bothered because it's looking like I'm not going to be able to lay slabs down where I want them to be up on the top. Actually, let me make these stairs real quick. There. That might be more stairs than I actually need, but I think it's fine. And then jump here. Okay. Starting to get a little bit trapped in, but that's all right. Okay, so we can walk over. Yeah, this section right here does not look like I'm going to be able to do much with, so it's going to lay bare and flat, which I don't like. Maybe it'll be better if I lay them in this section instead, but we'll see. I think it's okay. I might remove that little spot right there that sticks out a bit, but I think it's okay. It does look a little flat right there. Well, that's the wrong button. It looks a little flat right there, but if I add in more, it looks too much. So I think I'm going to leave it that way, and then I'm going to cover this area in with planks. Maybe leave a little bit of a window space. I think this is okay for a roof. I am not upset with it. I am upset that I just lost a lot of my crops. Oh, and what's this down here? What did I just lose here? My onions? Really? I thought onions were hardier than that. Oh man, that actually is a pretty big loss. My potatoes are going to die too. And the wheat. I planted everything way too late. The flax is good from the looks of it. And the canola is currently good, but I don't think it's going to last. Damn, okay. Actually, the wheat seems to be all right. At least at the moment. Maybe it's current temperatures, -2? Okay. Late autumn. Yeah, it's November now. It's about to be winter. And then everything is going to die. Anyway, roof. I think it's doing okay. I think the roof is done. I think the front is done. So I don't have that weird, like, H shape using the cypress planks. Ignore this. That was part of me scaffolding. Parts of it still feel a little bit off, but I added a little bit of the random texturing with the stairs up there. I think that's okay. God, the snow makes me move so slow. I'm leaving some gaps in there for windows, so once I have some glass going, I can make some panes. And I can use that. And I think, yeah, I think all in all, it's okay. Kind of going based on how my character wouldn't be like a professional builder or anything, so a couple notches in the roof here and there, it's kind of expected. I think it also sort of breaks things up a little bit so that it's, I don't know, it draws the attention a little bit more away from the more flat walls, even though it has a little bit of depth because I use the vertical slabs here. So it's like, it's a difference from the logs, but still it's nice to have your attention drawn away from something that is mostly flat. So I think this is acceptable. I think this is fine. First little home. I'm not going to exactly have like a permanent light source in here, but at least not at the moment. I need to figure out how to have a more permanent light source. So I am going to have that open in order to have a window later, but now we don't have any snow in here. And I can leave it like this on the inside, so it's not as flat. I guess at some point I can throw in some stairs along that section to kind of close it together a little bit. I move my hand in the air as if I can be seen. But yeah, I think for a starter house, this is okay. Now what I think I'm going to be doing, less is more, yeah. Good old Gordon. Now I need to start adding in storage. So I need to figure out how I want to do storage. I want to make sure that I still have some space in here, but I'm thinking having chests sticking outward instead of laying flat along the wall. They'll kind of like jut out this way, and then maybe raise them up. I think that's going to be how I do it. Yeah, let's give that a shot. On second thought, before we start throwing storage into there, I should really get some clothing. Because like the straw hat gives me +1 insulation and nothing else. There's no added warmth or anything, which means it is not going to be good for winter clothing. So I think to start with, I'm probably going to go with this primitive gear. It has a little bit of warmth. It's not great, but I just need this primitive insulation. So it requires some rawhide and some straw, so it's pretty cheap. Let me see. I know I have straw. I don't think I have much rawhide, though, do I? I'm pretty sure I processed it all into leather already. Actually, on that subject, can I make warm clothing out of leather? If I look into this, that offers no warmth. What if I took the leather clothing? I could add specific types of fur, but these are almost all based on predators. Yeah, the direwolf too. Insulated leather pants. That's just using string, but I don't really have string. I totally just left this open. Terrible, terrible. Okay. Yeah, I know I'm completely disorganized. I will be fixing that soon when I add in the torches, or not the torches, the chests. At least I hope I will. I know myself a little too well, because all these chests are already full. So I think what I need to do is, like, step 1 is go hunting before I can do anything about getting better organization, just because I don't have any leather. And I assume there's nothing in here? Yeah. Or not leather, rather, rawhide. So I don't think I have any deer in the area. And I don't think... Yeah, I didn't mark off where any deer were. I pretty much hunted all of them when I found them. There's cows, but that doesn't really help me right now. Yikes. Okay, so I guess we're going back to exploring just a little bit. I should also really consider building a bridge now, though. Because if I look at this while holding shift and then jump in, look how quickly that drops. So I am getting very cold from just jumping in the cold water. Okay. Let's see about getting some hunting in. Okay. I am going to do what is probably the dumbest thing I can possibly do on a hardcore. I'm going to go pick a fight with that grizzly bear. I really, really could use the hide. I don't like the idea of doing this, and I am going to try to cheese it best I can. Problem is, I can't see past this little hill, and I'm also not sure if they sleep during the day or if they sleep during the night. So I'm hoping he's already asleep. Are you honking any shoes down there? I mean, it looks like I'm right on top of him. I'm not seeing this bear. Oh boy. I do not like... Oh, there she is. Okay. The water effect time from the fish. Oh, the ripples? Yeah. Yeah. Fishy, fishy. Okay, so thankfully, she's sleeping right now. I don't think the game is realistic enough to where the bears can climb, but I guess we're going to find out. I'm going to just add that in there, just in case. Wait. Why does she keep laying right back down? What? Okay, that's all my javelins. Realistic enough to make it friend-shaped? I guess. Oh, I actually do have one. So if I sneak up, am I still going to be okay here? I'm so nervous doing this. Oh, she's actually almost down. Okay, okay. Oh, no! Come back! You're the big scary. Get back here and scare me. She went right back to where she was sleeping before. Got her. Okay. All that for one grizzly bear fur. I did get some animal fat though, but grizzly bear fur. I can use that for a single piece of clothing. I need more, unless I go with scraping it for the rawhide. But that's +4 warmth on every body slot, which is very good, I think. It doesn't look like it offers physical protection, though, shockingly. But it's something. We have clothing to start with. Also, the mechanics of them going right back to sleep is very weird to me. But there is another grizzly bear out there. So I guess we go with a take 2. I forgot to unpause my recording. I'm so sad. I got another bear. Oh, man, that's sad. It's in the stream VOD. I might be able to pull it back out, but that's... I did hunt the other deer, or the other bear. I cheesed it a good bit. I just pillared up and just started whacking from up top. And when she started running, then I chased after her and threw javelins. I'm so sad that I forgot to unpause before doing that, but it's okay. Proof's in the fur. We got it. We also have this animal fat, which I can make tallow out of, I guess. I'm not really sure the benefit of all of this. Ooh, tallow is for waterproof hide. And pizza dough? Oh, because it's a type of oil. Okay. I can make dinosaur nuggets. And you can burn it in a furnace. Okay, cool. Things have been done. Fur has been obtained. Where am I? All right, we're good. Okay, I kind of like this. Coming back home, finding an actual house, and the little icicles hanging off the side. A little bit of snow. It feels like it actually belongs there. And that makes me happy. Oh, all those crops are dead now. All the potatoes. The potatoes! You were the chosen ones. I'm so sad about that. Thank you. I'm kind of proud of the roof. I feel like a roof really makes the house. Because otherwise it is just a box. But I think the roof makes it look a lot nicer. The icicles are a nice touch. I agree. Oh, and there's more now. I fully agree. Little tiny details like that make it look like it really belongs there. So we've got our leather. So I'm going to want the chest piece. So that is just carving out these top bits. And we have a leather tunic. And then I want... Which one of these do I want? Do I want the pants or do I want the boots? I feel like pants would be nice, but boots would feel better. Like, in terms of the full outfit. You gotta protect them toesies. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So that is gonna be 2 here, straight down, and then... God, it's snowing again. Okay, let's see if I can remember that one. Like that? Yes! Boots! We have done it. And now we have boots. Oh wait, I needed string still. Oh no. Wait, I didn't process that. I do have all this flax. Okay, we might still be all right. I have so many stone javelins, and I don't think I really have anywhere to stick them. Okay, and the composter is going to be done relatively soon. I forget if I did the composting on camera. I think I did. But basically, it's rotten food, and then I hammered up some of the stuff that makes brown compost. Okay, so I need string. So for that, how can I go about this to get string easily? I know I'm growing all that flax, but I don't have it in time. So I have this. I can make linen thread, but I need a spindle. Coiling requires, oh my god, some expensive stuff. And a wire mill is also going to be, yeah, that's quite a ways away. Yeah, so I guess I need to make a spindle. So that shouldn't be too hard. I do have clay. There we go, spindle head. I feel like this is going to be something that has very low durability. Sorry, I don't know why my brain just completely shut off when I tried to speak. Okay, we'll pop you in there. Do I have a fire starter over here? It does not look like it. There you go. Whoosh. Okay, and just like before, I'm going to kind of bellows this up a little bit. Also, while I'm right here, let's cook some of this bear. Why not? There we go. Spindlehead. Done. Beans. Okay, so we have the spindlehead. Get the stick. Make a spindle. Make sure, in case there's an achievement, that I get it. So we get these line fibers. There's linen thread. Yeah, look at that. Only 40 durability. That's very low. Okay. So this isn't bad. Are those grenades? Smoke bombs. Whoa. That's kind of wild. Okay, so then I have plenty of uses for all of that. So I have 16 string. Let's not waste the charcoal. So for the boots, they're going to go up here with the 4 string and grizzly bear fur, and we have grizzly bear boots. Beautiful. And then I assume it's very similar to this? Yeah. Okay, so we put that here. 6 string, and do that. Grizzly bear shirt. Beautiful. Oh, look how cozy this is. I would be very comfortable wearing this outfit. I would be so happy. Beautiful, beautiful. Cozy. And look, the warmth is going up and everything. Oh, it's so good. In fact, I can probably sneak my way back here. Oh, no, that's already out. That's okay. No, it's still nice and warm in here, though, from when I used it. So yeah, that gets my temperature up. Excellent. Okay, I feel like I am now out of the danger zone in regards to winter weather. These long, thick sleeves, the buttons, I love it. I'm so worried about winter, though, still. My crops are gonna suffer. But having meat, though, stored away, will help quite a bit. And then some of these are gonna last me a good long while. So I think I can do okay with surviving. We have completed a roof. We've gotten some warm clothing. I just need a couple more pieces and we're good to go. Let's get some storage. Okay, so we have some maple. That's the wood that I've decided to go with. And thankfully, this actually will go quite a ways. I think there's different types of chests that I can make. But right now in the early game, I'm pretty sure it's just going to be this one generic type. Oh, and the backpacks. Does it have to be... How do you make a regular backpack? Bound strips, pack frame, reinforced fiber, fabric, name tag. How do I get this? Leather strips, Reinforced fiber, which is string with burlap fiber. This? Okay, I didn't realize a backpack might actually be feasible, but that's not what I was in here for, but that's really nice. There we go. 32 maple chests. Can I upgrade them to any other better chest at my current tier? Or ever? That's all battery buffers. Input buses, coke oven hatches. Oh yeah, coke oven. That's something I should probably look into doing soon. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is how I'm going to be setting up my storage. We're going to do this number, and we are going to stack these up. I guess for sake of symmetry, knock these down. Do that. Okay. Storage has begun. And I know it is not going to remain very organized. I will try. I can't guarantee I'm going to do great with it, but I will try. I'm really curious about this backpack, though. Now that I know it exists. So I needed leather strips. Is there a way to get that that's a little less wasteful? No. So that needs 3. It's 2, or it makes 3. That is 2 strips to 1 bound strip. And then it was 5 bound strips. So I need 10 leather strips. It's 3 per leather. So I have enough in that regard. But is there anything else that I'm going to have to make? I need to make a pack frame. Bronze rods or iron rods. I'd rather not spend all of my bronze on that right now, so I think I'm going to hold off. Yeah, I think I'm going to hold off for right now. So put all that away. Oh, that is really beautiful, though. I'm so sad about losing all my canola. Very heartbreaking. Okay. So let's put down some of these logs. Oh. No! I didn't expect that to start happening. Oh no. Well, that's all maple. Whoops. You go there. I didn't realize that was going to start happening. I'm glad I stopped it quickly. Okay, I'm going to have to be a lot more careful now when using logs around here. Whoa, it broke them all the way over there too? Okay, that was very quick. Yeah, look at all the damage that caused. That was so fast. Okay, so keep in mind then, if you try to break a log next to a log that's on your house, it will start automatically chopping all of the logs away. So maybe don't do that. There we go. All fixed. That was so much, and all I wanted to do was just start a little log pile right here. That's all. There we go. All right. That's better. Have a little bit of log pileage next to the cabin. Well, I guess I can't really call it a cabin, can I? It's made out of stone. I don't know what you would call that. Those icicles are really coming down, though. I think what I'd like to do now is start prepping for an eventual bloomery. Because that is going to be required for making iron. And I would like to start getting a little bit further along, maybe start looking into create stuff. So I'm going to need bronze. I'm going to need a lot of it. I think it's 32 ingots just to make the bloomery itself. And I'm going to need even more in order to make various create parts, the rods, the gears, so forth. Maybe some more tool pieces, because I mean this shovel's almost out. So yeah, I think it's time to start doing a little bit of mining again. Before I go though, let me take a look in here. Full bucket of sap is so nice. Full bucket. One thing to look at though. So this maple sap, I think I covered this before, but just in case. 1,000 millibuckets, or one bucket, gets cooked down into 100 millibuckets of concentrate. And then the concentrate takes 1,000 to do 200. So I actually need way, way more sap than I realized if I'm going to be turning that into actual sugar. But it's doable. Eventually I can kind of automate that a little bit, I think. But it's time to get back into the mines. Okay, so this is a bit of an interesting spot for me to be in, huh? Not quite what I was originally planning. I did do a good bit of copper mining in the usual mine, but in order for me to make bronze en masse, I really, really want to have a crucible. And there is one place I know for sure I can find graphite. Now, I am not prepared. My hubris is absolutely getting the best of me right now. I cannot guarantee I'm going to survive. But that achievement up there, that's our ticket. Oh, it's just right in. Oh boy.